Are you a fan of Baba Yaga? Then you'd love Loundja and her ogress mother Teryel, frequent characters who pop up in the folklore of Morocco and other North African regions. Like the famed Russian witch, they have a huge amount of folklore that's very varied. And similarly, you never know how this mother-daughter pair is going to treat you. Sometimes they help out our heroes, and sometimes they're the villains. Sometimes the ogress is sympathetic, and sometimes you're rooting for her daughter. In the Moroccan tale I'm sharing today, Loundja betrays her mother. Welcome back to another Around the World in 80 Folktales.
Fucked up fairy tales with Liz.
Ding! Loundja was a stunning young woman with incredibly long, vibrantly golden hair. Sound familiar? Her beauty was so great that the ogress Teryel wanted her for her collection of shiny pretty things. So she kidnapped her and trapped her in the highest tower of her estate. A window was the one means of entering and exiting, and Loundja's hair was the golden ladder. You truly can find your supposedly German princesses everywhere. A cutie pie prince found the tower, tracked the ogress's habits, and visited Loundja overnight. He called to her, and surprised at this new voice, Loundja popped her head out the window and she beamed down at him. He offered to help her escape the tower, and the following night showed up and brought his own rope to scale it. Longtime followers will remember a similar plot in Iran's Rudabaugh. But here is where the tale goes from Rapunzel to Baba Yaga. Two lovers escaped on horseback. But before long, the ogress figured out that her shiny daughter was missing and began to pursue them. Those sweet kiddos approached a river, and Loundja appealed to nature. She cried, "River, my friend, please help me and prevent the ogress from crossing." The river granted her wish, swelling to a big tsunami as the ogress tried to navigate it. And the lady monster was drowned in the attempt. But don't worry too much about her, she is alive in some other version of the mythology. But in this story, Loundja and her prince made it home, and they lived happily ever after. It's hard to find English versions of Loundja's stories. I found this on a Reddit thread, which is an unusual source for me, but the person who posted it there had also provided a bunch of folklore resources, though they were all in French. So if anything seemed weird here, it was due to Google Translate. Hopefully someone someday will make a collection of Loundja and the Ogress tales in English. But until then, I'll see you for the next fucked up fairy tale.
Fucked up fairy tales with Liz. Fucked up fairy tales with Liz.